Hello and welcome to the Quiver channel. I'm Jason, your host, and I'm on the way home now from Twig Street Chippy. That was a bit of a challenge for me. I managed to go into the place and survive inside an area away from my mobility scooter, my safe space. But how I did it was basically I took my backpack in with me and I gripped onto it very, very tightly, and I used that as an anchor to try and cope while I had to order the food for the doggy. I splurged, oh my god, I splurged. I got 2 sausages for the doggies and I got a bat for myself, so I got something for myself this time. I felt like I deserved it. Usually the shops like that, I will go to the shop and I will ask if they could come to the front of the shop. But I know Twig Street Chippy quite well, and so it wasn't too bad. I do have a massive headache now, having to cope with that. And my brain is like fatigued to fuck and wants to just shut down now. But I will make it home. So yeah. We are on our way. I'm at the moment working on a piece of technology at home. You see, you'll probably remember I got rid of my Steam Decks to be able to afford the server that I bought so I could set up a play. Well, of course, ever since I did that, my brain wants something like a Steam Deck, but I can't have a Steam Deck because the screen is too small for me to be comfortable. I need something bigger. So what I've done, I've got a cheap tablet and I'm going to use a controller, one of the controllers that fits to either side of an Android tablet, and I'm going to set that tablet up with a few things, including Steam Play, so from anywhere in the house I can play my games that are on the server. And I'm going to set up retro stuff on it and set up a retro system in that with all my favourite games from the past. And generally I am going to be enjoying, hopefully, a gaming system that I can use when I'm sitting down in the living room or wherever, that will be like a giant Steam Deck. I would love to get hold of, at some point in time in the future, an old Surface Pro or something like that, that's just a tablet, that's a Windows tablet, and then install SteamOS on it. That would be an interesting challenge. But yeah, so that's what I'm working on at the moment. I'll be glad to get home though, because I am worn out after going inside. I don't usually go inside shops without my mobility scooter. And that was extremely hard to do. But with holding on to my backpack and using it as a focus, I was able to function for 10 minutes inside a shop away from my home. It wasn't easy. I don't know if you can tell how worn out I am now and how just completely and totally knackered mentally. So yeah. And let's just get home and focus on the driving and the controlling of this mobility scooter. What else have I been doing? At some point in time I'm going to use my server at home as a email. It's going to be an email server and everything. It's coping with things so well that I think I'm going to set it up as an email server and lower my costs by doing that as well. But before I can do that, I've got to wait till it's midsummer, until the room is as hot as it's going to be, and see whether the server can exist and function at that point in time. Because one of the downsides with Xeon processors is that Xeon processors, their temperature range, comfortable temperature range, goes up to 79 degrees Celsius. Well, the generation that I'm using does. Now, most modern desktop PC can handle up to almost 90 degrees. So I need to make sure that with the cooling system it uses in that, it doesn't go above 75, 76 when it's under load. So I've got to wait for a few months just for some really hot weather. So that's the plan for the server. It's working very well at everything else, so I just need to measure the thermals on it and make sure that there's no issue-y situations going up. Now I have a choice here. I can go straight up through Hanley and down through the other side, or I can go the way, I don't know which way to go. I'll make the decision when I reach the end of this. When I reach the junction point between this road and the next one, and that's when I have to decide whether to go up the big hill, the Vroom Vroom hill. I'll tell you what, it's amazing, this mobility scooter is. But even though, with all the shit that's going down, like I said, I'm lucky. I've got this mobility scooter. I can leave the house. I've got so many things that I can do. No matter how much shit the government's going to pile in my direction, I'm still here. Now, do I want to go down and through the... No, do I want to go through the town? I don't know. I really don't know. at the moment, but I'm coming to the point where I'm going to have to make the decision, but I don't really know. I mean, well, this has made the choice for me. Yeah. It hasn't thingy yet, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to go this way. I will go this way. Oh, it's getting windy. Do I want to go that way or do I want to go that? Beep beep. Come on, Jason, we want to go. I can do it. Whoa. Rums. Come on, let me go. It's time for me to go. I should be able to go boom boom. Shouldn't be stuck on this thingy. Trouble is, there's so many different ways leading onto this road, there's no way I can chance. Ah, there we can go. I have to make sure that the green light's on before I cross in this situation. Get past around there. Right, we can go. I do like the way they've redone all this and it's so much nicer. Let's go up the big hill. The really big hill. The Hill of Doom. Here we go. Right. I'll go home, give the dog a love. It's such a pity. I'm sad that I couldn't look after that other dog, Bear. Bear was a lovely dog. It just didn't fit with Zach. Zach is like already traumatized by other things, so it was a hard thing for me to do, to say, to ring them up and let them know they had to come fetch him. That dog would be gorgeous for someone who hasn't got a dog or who is on their own. But I mean, it affected Zach so much so that even last night Zach was going from place to place in the house, looking for places to where he could make sure he wasn't, because he thought that Bear was coming back. So I just had to take it very easily. It just stressed him too much. Oh. So, home. Home, 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 home. We are heading home, by the way. I'm reminding myself that I'm going home. These pavements here are freaking horrible. People have always been surprised at how bad the pavements are. It's a good job that this DJI Action Cam 4 has such good stability system, and he has got an amazing stability system. Because there's no way that I could do videos like this with a camera. I did try, but they were so motion sickness inducing that it was crazy. And then you move from that side to this side where it's really nice and well maintained and a joy to travel on. Make sure no one's turning down this side or that side. We are on our way home. Meep meep. Yeah, but these pavements are beautiful, really nicely. I wish the pavements around where I lived were like this. That's why on the small streets around where I will live, I try to actually go on the pavement. You don't see it because, of course, I don't show that close to my house, of course. But you would be amazed at how bad the pavements are. They are horrible. Flags that are missing, holes. I feel sorry for people with wheelchairs or even people pushing a pram. I used to always have, when I was pushing Paola around in a wheelchair, I always had to scout ahead and try to find places that were smooth. Because if you've ever not been in a wheelchair, then you don't know what it feels like. You can feel every vibration. Even if you've got a really nice wheelchair like we had with pretty much shocks are built into it, you still felt it. You still felt it, and remember, this Quingo has massive shocks on the back of that stop a lot of it. Ooh, cross over now. Ooh, I can cross here as well. Yay! Meep meep. Hee hee. This is cool. Hey. Now we're not going to go anywhere in town. We're going to go straight through and go down and get home before I run out of energy. I'm not going to be doing much today. I'm not going to be doing much at all. after I get home. I am pretty much completely worn out. I might just I was going to restart doing a bit of streaming later,